See, while the government has announced OROP, there are three major issues of disagreement between the veterans and the government. The first issue on which the veterans are disagreeing with the government is the issue of equalization of pension. The veterans initially wanted their pensions to be equalized every year, while the government was talking about 10 years. The government came down to 5 years, while the veterans said we'll agree to our pensions being equalized every 2 years. They have not gone beyond that, while the government has announced that it will only equalize the pension every 5 years. That is the first point of disagreement. The second point of disagreement is about the pensions of old retirees being fixed at the maximum scale of the new retirees. That is the demand of the veterans. The government is saying it will take out the average of the maximum and minimum pension of the current retirees and fix the pension of the old retirees at that rate. And the third demand is the formation of a judicial commission. The government has formed a single member judicial commission with a mandate for 6 months to look into the anomalies created by the announcement of OROP. The veterans want this commission to have members from the armed forces as well as the veteran community and to give its report within a month. These are the three major issues of disagreement. The fourth issue on which the confusion still remains is the issue of voluntary retirees, or because there is nothing called a voluntary retirement in the army, but there's something called the premature retirees. The premature retirement guys who retire after 20 years, whoever seeks premature retirement gets pension. If you retire less than 20 years, you do not get any pension. It is the confusion created by a defense minister's statement that voluntary retirees will not be eligible for OROP that still needs to be clarified despite the Prime Minister's statement at Faridabad yesterday. All these clarifications will only come when the final notification is made by the government. People expect that notification to be issued by the Defense Ministry within 20 to 30 days. It is the fine print in the notification which will decide what the actual state is, who will benefit and who will not benefit. See, the government, whatever government is trying to do is actually trying to contain the fiscal impact of OROP. So all these clauses and all the disagreements are primarily driven by that. As per Defense Minister's announcement, 8 to 10,000 crore rupees every year at current rate will be the fiscal load of OROP, and this will continue to increase every year. Especially when the new pay commission comes, this load will go many-fold. Also, the areas for the last 1 year will cost them 10 to 12,000 crore rupees. This is the fiscal impact of OROP. Especially this government, which is so keen on containing the fiscal deficit and has been very, very strict and rigid about it. It poses a big challenge to find this money and also to ensure that nobody henceforth makes similar demands, whether it is the paramilitary forces or the police or any other government service. That is the real challenge for the government.